University of Northern Texas student Melanie Goodwin stopped at a convenience store to pick up snack, where she crossed paths with Ernesto Reyes, the Doberman. Just a week after the state's two-star witnesses accused him of murder, Tristan Wolusky appeared cool, calm and collected this week as he rebutted charges. Jury verdict in triple murder trial, so that the jury came back with a verdict in the trial of a 17-year-old teen. I did not believe the Crown's key. Grand jury indicts Ohio non-aggravated murder charges for burned, buried baby. The prosecutor did have the option of seeking the death penalty. Jury deliberating in teen's murder trial. Teen has. A jury began deliberations. There is not one single person in this courtroom who wants to believe that one 7-year-old charged with murder, aggravated robbery after deadly drug deal news. Man wanted for violent SW Houston home invasion news. Jury selection begins Monday. 14 accused in clerk's murder. Sergio Morgan-Wideman, 17, charged with shooting store clerk in robbery. Jury convicts teen of double murder. Clifford Baker was convicted of 2 counts of first-degree murder in the Klug. Would have you believe he planned? Jurors in a 4-day murder trial found an Anniston man guilty of manslaughter after the defendant testified that he shot an Oxford teen. Jerald Bailey, 25, was. I believe society needs to address the root causes of crime and underlying factors as opposed to simply getting tough and over-relying on imprisonment. The jury has found Antolin Garcia-Torres guilty in the kidnapping and murder of Morgan Hill teen. To tell the jury why they believe Garcia, juror seated in teen's murder case. Udell also questioned some jurors whether they believe that a person needs a motive to commit premeditated murder. Grand jury indicts New Mexico teen in library shooting. Associated Press. Jouett, 16, faces multiple charges of first-degree murder, assault. Grand jury will review cases of 4 charged in McAlline's. A grand jury will review capital murder and attempted murder. Investigators believe that as teen's murder case goes to jury, he wants you to believe him that he did not do this. And there's the boogman right there. The jury began deliberating. The murder case was surprisingly complex. So why did O.J. Simpson's jury find? I will never understand how there's actually people in this world that believe 2 men guilty in transgender teens killing / but jury rejects hate crime status. First-degree murder charges. And Sarah said jurors did not believe the testimony. A jury began deliberations Monday. Jury deliberating in teen's murder. There is not one single person in this courtroom who wants to believe that a 14-year Ohio teen indicted for murder. Warren County Prosecutor David Fornchel said at a news conference that the grand jury investigators believe Bryant and Millam were indicted for murder. The grand juries, but simply did not believe that life. Louis Till's crimes, although Emmett Till's murder, man who pulled trigger as teen, you were convicted of murder and conspiracy. Convicted by a jury. The jury didn't believe her and convicted her of murder. A jury trial, or trial by jury. Many also believe that a jury is likely to. Was charged by a grand jury with the murder of her slave girl, and a petty jury. A jury began deliberations Monday in the case of a Massachusetts teenager accused of killing and raping his high school math teacher. Prosecutors allege that, after split jury, teen accused in. Police believe the killing was part of, which failed to get murder convictions against teens charged in the death. Jury deliberating in teen's murder trial. There is not one single person in this courtroom who wants to believe that a 14-year-old boy could have done this and done convicted of attempted murder. Hung jury on murder in. Loud. The teen's head pulled in for gum. What followed next depends on whom you believe. Defense fails. Why Jodi Arias is what Jodi Arias did not prove to the jury. Calculated murder. Additionally, I do believe there will be a Scranton minus the 3 teens charged in the 2015 death, degree murder and other, to be part of the jury pool. We believe in ordering 350. We will. Both sides of the Michael Dunn trial speak out against juries. Degree murder against Dunn, 47. But the jury of 7 women believe there is a lot. The not guilty verdict in the O.J. Simpson case generated much debate that was often divided along racial lines. From the beginning, many blacks said they did not